Well, the weather outside is, well, weather. Now, time and time again, I get requested, Kami, what's your best damage tank build? What's your best DPS tank build? What's your best, tank DPS hybrid build? I mean, there's so many ways of asking the exact same question. So I thought, why not just give out a brand new DPS tank build 2025 edition? So I hope you enjoy. Here we go. What's going on, YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 build video. Now, shout out to the DoD Disciples of Doom. And in today's build video, I'm going to bring to you a DPS tank build 2025 edition. You can use in PvE, PvP. It does not matter. For all of you that want high damage and high survivability, this is the build for you. So, sit back, relax, grab that popcorn. Don't forget to hit that like. Subscribe if you haven't already. And let me know what you think in the comment section below. But all my build videos typically go the same way. I'll show you the build breakdown up front, and then all of the gameplay is going to be afterwards. That way, I show you how the build works, and then, well, actually, I show you how the build is put together, and then I show you how the build works. There you go. Hey. So, speaking of which, let's start with the build breakdown. So starting off at the top, we are using the Technician specialization, and this is required for this build setup. The reason being is we are using the Capacitor, and you can see that the Capacitor has some crazy high damage numbers for a tank build. Yeah, we have one red on this build, being the gloves, and that gives us 100, just under 136k base. Pretty wicked. Not only that, but you can see the magazine size there. I bumped that sucker up too. So we have more magazine size, more damage, and we're a tank build with Unbreakable. Yeah, this is going to be a bad mamma jamma. Not only that, but we are spec'd pretty highly into damage to armor, and we do have damage to targets at a cover. So that's why I'm calling this the DPS tank build, because that's exactly what this is. All of these things are aimed to increase our DPS, and then I threw a whole bunch of blues on there to make it a tank build. Pretty nice, right? Now, starting off at the top, we do have the Capacitor, and, well, with the Technician, that gives us that +1 skill tier. Now, the +1 skill tier, that's important, because at the bottom of this talent called Capacitance, for every skill tier, you gain 7.5 weapon damage. So we get one skill tier from the Technician. We get one skill tier from the backpack, because the Ninja Bike backpack has all core attributes. And we have the Picaros Brazos de Arquebus. And the 2-piece bonus for that is another skill tier. So we are rocking a tier 3 skill build on top of this. So I know, side note here, but this being a tier 3 jammer, it allows me to jam all skills in the game. So tier 6, healers, mortars, it doesn't matter. I can jam them all in PvP. Now, as far as the weapon goes, here is the Capacitor. Now we're sitting just under 136k base damage, and that is because we are fully maxed out with Expertise 28. Now, you want to make sure you have damage to targets at a cover as that bottom attribute, and this is the only exotic AR that comes with damage to armor instead of that health damage. In fact, it's the only AR in the game that comes with both damage to armor and damage to targets at a cover. So that's exactly why I am spec'd into damage to armor here, damage to armor here, and I am also spec'd into damage to targets at a cover. That way we can double and triple down on these multiplicatives. Now, not only that, but you did see my base damage here dropped, right? 122, that is without the skill tiers. So you actually have to toggle it back to see the 135 with the skill tiers active, just so you know. Because now you can see it's back to 135. And that's due to the skill tiers. Now, my secondary and sidearm, you can use whatever it is you want. It doesn't matter. Now, just for reference, I do have the Slayer as my secondary and the backup boomstick with Preservation as my sidearm. But the star of the show, the entire reason why I'm making this video is for the Capacitor, and this is the only weapon I will be using for the video. Now, as far as the build, it is all put together with the Ninja Bike Messenger Bag. Now, the Ninja Bike Messenger Bag is the exotic backpack that comes with two really good things going for it. So, the first thing is that it comes with all three attributes. So, you do have the core attribute, weapon damage, the armor, and the skill tier. So, I can use this for any type of build. It makes it universal. So, for this instance, I do have, armor, DPS, and 3 skill tiers. So, I'm using all of it to, I think, its highest potential. This is a great synergized build, and I highly recommend you put it together. Now, as far as the core attributes being maxed out, I do have a max crit damage mod here and the talent resourceful. So this is the most important thing about the backpack, is that it slots in with any gear set or brand set to fulfill a set bonus requirement. So for example, I have 1 piece Petrov, that gives me 2. I have 1 piece Overlord, that gives me 2. I have 1 piece Walker, that gives me 2. And I have 2 piece Brazos, that gives me 3. So that's why I'm able to get the magazine size, I'm able to get the armor damage, I'm able to get the extra weapon handling and accuracy just because of this backpack. Now, going off of that, let's jump over to the Brazos. So I am running 2 pieces of Brazos, the chest and the holster. So the chest, I do have Unbreakable on here. I know a lot of people love Unbreakable. I myself personally am not the biggest fan because it has that cooldown. It's just not my cup of tea. But I do understand why it is so sought after, because you get to basically have 2 lives for the price of 1. And it's pretty damn wicked. So you have 95% of your armor back when it's depleted. So my 1.8 million armor, that's well over 3 million armor with the Unbreakable. It's stupid strong. Now, not only that, but in PvP, it's supposed to drop down to 50%. But even then, that bumps me up to 2.7 million armor running this build. Pretty crazy. Now, as far as the Brazos set bonuses for this build, we do get skill haste, a skill tier, and magazine size. For the attributes, I do have armor for the core, double crit with a crit chance mod, and unbreakable. The other piece of Brazos, the Picaro's holster. This is the named holster that gives me weapon damage as a bottom attribute. So we do have weapon damage on the holster, the gloves, and the backpack. But when you're looking at this, you can see, and even at the top left of your screen, it looks all red with a little bit of blue and then a dab of yellow for my entire build setup. It's pretty funny. But that's because of Picaro's. We get that weapon damage, we get that armor, we also have that skill tier from the set bonus, and then more crit chance for the capacitor. Going to the mask, we have Walker Harris. The set bonuses give us weapon damage and armor damage. I have armor for the core, double crit, and a crit chance mod. For the gloves, I have Contractor's Gloves. These are best in slot for any damage or armor build, and guess what? We're using it for both right now. And this one, it's a Petrov, so it does give us LMG damage. We're not using LMG, we're not worried about it, but it also gives us weapon handling, which is pretty cool. But more importantly, I get that armor damage attribute, and that's what I want, that armor damage. Not only that, but we have crit hit and weapon damage for the core. And finally, the Fox's Prayer knee pads. These are best in slot knee pads for any damage or armor build out there, and we're using it for both for this video. Now, the Fox's Prayer is named Overlord. That's set bonuses. We get rifle damage. Again, we're not really using a rifle here, but we do get accuracy, which I guess is kind of cool. But the most important thing is we get damage to targets at a cover for that bottom attribute. We have crit chance with a armor core attribute. And when everything is said and done, you're sitting at 1.8 million armor. You're at 135k weapon damage with tier 3 skills. Yeah, pretty badass, mine. Pretty cool. I love it. Now let's finish up with the stats, and we'll get out of here. Oh, well, hold on. The skills, right? All about the skills. So for PvP, I'll be using the Explosive Seeker and Jammer Pulse. For PvE, I'll switch this over to a Scanner and switch the Seeker over to a Striker Drone. That way I can utilize my modifiers and use Reaper Scan, Microwave Coils, and then I could change Critical Momentum over to that Aggressive Drone and be good to go. But all right, that is the setup. Now let's finish up with the stats, and then we can move on to the gameplay. Weapon stats for the Capacitor: 100, just under 136k weapon damage, 54k in PvP. We're at 56 crit chance, 123 crit damage with 75 headshot, 25 armor damage. And then don't forget about that damage to targets out of cover. For the offensive tab, we're at 105.5% all weapons damage bonus and 30% AR damage bonus. So every time we're using the Capacitor, we're sitting at 135.5% damage bonus total. We do have Unbreakable on here for more survivability, and we are running the Ninja Bike for all of those set bonuses. We are rounded up to 1.8 million armor. We're actually sitting at 1.78, but you can get that higher with expertise. Our health is maxed out at 363, and we have 10% explosive and hazard protection. Now that's due to my watch level. So here's my disclaimer for all my build videos. I'm sitting at watch level 12,897. That means all these boxes are maxed out 50 of 50. If you are at or above shade level 1000, you can copy and paste my build and get the exact same numbers and results. However, if you are below shade level 1000, some of these boxes are not going to be maxed out. Therefore, when you go to copy and paste my build, some of your numbers might not be as high. It's okay. Don't freak out. It's still a great build to use. I promise you. Just put it together and let me know what you think. Now, as far as the expertise goes, we are only max on expertise for the exotics. So you could get this build even tankier, probably 1.9 to 2 million armor if you were fully maxed out. You could get the skills a little bit higher. Oh, actually, my jammer's maxed out. Nice. So I have max radius on that bad boy. But that's it. You could get it higher. You can get the specialization higher. And then remember, you can use whatever secondary and sidearm you want. Now, that is my DPS tank build for 2025. I hope you enjoyed it. If you found this helpful or informative in any way, shape, or form, please hit that thumbs up. Support the channel by subscribing. And let me know what you think in the comment section below. But again, I'm Kamikazevondoom. Take care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of your day. And peace out. Oh, yeah. And roll that footage. Whoa, what did it just throw me into? All right. Well, here's our PvP gameplay. It just threw me into a random-ass game. That guy's almost killed. He's almost down. Push him. Yeah. He's running. Good job. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Oh, behind me. Woo. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Yo, that was dirty. That was dirty. Throwing the old skill build. Very nice. I like.
I'm sending you a
You got me. You got me. Run! And we're down by 2.
An agent needs assistance.
Yeah, those skill builds are dirty, man. Go, go, go.
Supply drop is being claimed by the enemy.
Oh, I waited a little too long for it. It's all good. Wait for my armor.
Agent down. Hostile hive detected.
Oh!
Serious trauma detected.
And we got the one.
Agent incapacitated.
There's another one.
An agent needs assistance. Agent vital signs 0.
The enemy is claiming the supply drop. You missed out on the specialization supply
And down by
drop.
4. No one got the supply drop. It's a very interesting
Don't have any
game.
reinforcements left.
Hostile defender drone detected.
I don't know if I'd push him that hard, man. I'm coming. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hostile stinger hive detected. Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
Oh my gosh, dude.
An agent needs assistance.
They're really throwing the kitchen sink on that one, aren't they?
Vital signs
Woo.
critical. Boost.
Yeah, we're only down by
about to
one
come
now.
online. Agent incapacitated.
There you go. There you go.
Agent vital
There you
signs
go.
0.
Ooh, tied up.
Boost online.
Yo, we just made this a comeback. Wow.
You're halfway through the fight.
I joined in and we were unmanned and we were down by like a few, man. Woo! I'm 6-3 right now.
Agent down.
There are no more reinforcements.
Uh-oh. Ooh, and they got...
Hostile hive
Oh,
detected.
man. And now we're down by 2. Oh, bro.
The enemy has acquired the boost.
Oh, man. We're down by 2 and they have armor. Oh, we're only down by 1. Oh, my gosh. This is going to suck, dude. If they pushed us, it'd be game over. Yeah, if they pushed us, it'd be game over. They waited. Wow. They waited. All right. Shit, dude.
An agent needs assistance. Hostile defender drone detected.
This guy and his skill builds, man.
The roads have run out of reinforcements. You can win.
Agent down.
You're the only one left, Agent. Don't give in.
Oh, he's got me. Yo, you've got me, bro. Just shoot me. Oh my gosh.
A specialization supply drop has been arranged for you.
Assistance
No.
needed.
GG's.
Agent out of
GG's.
It's a
GG's.
loss. Sorry.
Hey, that was a good game.
option. Agent deceased.
I joined in hella late, too. That was a good game. A lot closer than they'd like. But hey, that's your damaged tank build, baby. Let's see. Give them their flowers. There you go. Give them their flowers. But I did just come up in here and start wrecking house. Just saying. Woo! Let's see here. 800,000 XP. I went 9 and 4, 24.8 million damage. GG's. GG's. Woo! Let's go. All right, PvE gameplay. Heroic, 4 directives. Let's go. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up. Support the channel by subscribing. Let me know what you think in the comment section below.
Secure the memorial and remove the True Sons forces. If they maintain this outpost, the True Sons will be a direct threat to the campus.
All right, here we go. yeah. Woo.
Got a visual on
Got it.
additional hostiles in the memorial compound. They're moving south. There's a gate between you. It looks closed from here.
Agent, you'll need to find
Easy
a way to
peasy.
open that gate.
Let's go. Get it. Mm-hmm. Almost got me there. Got him. Oh, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I'm having fun. Oh, what? I want to know how I missed those, I want to know how I missed those shots him climbing up like that. I think that was some BS right there. I was like shooting the tents? Like what? What was that all about? You know? Got him. This sounds dirty with everything active. What? I was about to say, bro.
All clear.
Got it.
I repeat, the compound is all clear.
Running.
That can't be all of them. Check the interior while I get Henry's people to maintain the perimeter.
And this is with a Unbreakable build. Not the biggest fan of Unbreakable.
Rogue agent detected.
Ooh, rogue agents. Oh, and I don't even get my skills back. Oh. It's all good. Mhm. Oxidizer? What?
I'm making the... Hello, agent.
Hostile assault turret detected.
Ooh, that assault turret hurt.
You should really just stay down. Ah, not today.
Holy moly. Oh, that one's frenzied. Oh, they're both frenzied. Oh, that's jacked up.
Hostile Mender Seeker
I
mine
might be here all
detected.
freaking day.
They're getting too close. Finish them.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you want to be free?
There you go. Mm.
Grenade! Crap!
What? Gotcha. All right. Ooh, that oxidizer. Ooh. Yo, that's not fair. All right, hold on. That's not fair, dude. That's not fair, dude. Give me a second. I haven't had my skills this entire time. Hold on. I have to be able to get my skills. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Let me get my skills back. No medis, though. Alright, we got this.
I'll finish that agent.
Vital signs critical.
Let them win.
Oh, shit!
Medical assistance needed.
Bro, I'm almost dead. Oh my gosh. Oh, medkit. Ooh, medkit.
Hostile assault turret detected.
Oh my gosh. GG's. GG's.
Eliminated.
Wow.
Damn it. The True Sons have turned the memorial into a base. There's an area beneath you with increased security. Isaac can't access data on this location. Stay alert. Never know what you're walking into.
Alright, we're going. I may end up dying, man. I have no medkits. Yeah, those medkits hurt, dude.
DC-62 detected.
Heads up. Isaac just ID'd those shells as chemical weapons. We can't afford to let the True Sons escape with those. You gotta find a way to close up that tunnel.
Got him. GG's. Oh, fragile armor's not giving me my armor back. Oh, that sucks. Alright. We'll just finish the mission and be done. That sucks. So now I've had no armor the entire run. Yeesh. Yeesh. Whatever. Let's go.
According to the schematics Isaac pulled upstairs, we can lock that tunnel door from their control center. That should keep them from able to transport those boarders loaded with DC-52.
I hear you.
Oh, man. Holy moly. Well, I made it to the boss. Alright, here we go. But my fragile armor's
Getting
broken.
more of those mortars.
You think closing the tunnel was smart? Fuck you! You slut!
So you can see.
I'll make sure you rot down here.
Yep, fragile armor's broken. So now I'm at a huge disadvantage. Alright, here we go. I mean, at least if I die, it'll respawn me back, right?
Serious trauma detected.
Holy moly. Bye-bye.
Go on and head back up. The team from the campus is
That,
in position inside the memorial.
my dear agents,
If you hadn't
is
stopped
my
them,
DPS
know they would
tank
use those
build
weapons on us, and we would
for
have been able to
2025. Hit the like, subscribe, you know the little YouTube spiel.
I am to have you on our
And I'll
side.
see you in the next one, alright? Kamikazevondoom. Peace out.
Today, we dealt a great blow to the True Sons infrastructure. We confiscated a massive cache of chemical weapons and eliminated a stronghold near the campus. You should be proud.
Before I
Saved
get
a
out
lot
of here,
of
let me
lives
see.
today.
666 million damage. There you go. Alright, I'm out.